See that little white thing walking toward us? Yeah. Look at her tail wagging. She's a troublemaker. Oh, yes, there's Katie's bench. Katie did get her foot stuck between the slats. Even with the cushion on it. I come out, the bench was turned over. Molly was hollering. I wish like I've said 100 times before, I don't think about grabbing my phone all the time. I grab my phone when I know I'm going to show y'all a project. But I don't think about just grab your phone and start recording when you head out the door, just for every random little thing. But sure enough, I come out the back door and I could hear Molly just woo, woo, just over and over with her moos, bellowing. And in between her, as I walked, I was like, I thought she was calling, it was time to eat, come out here, hurry up and feed me thing. But it wasn't, because she was, I believe, because once I got Katie unhooked, she completely shut up. But Katie had turned that over. Her foot was stuck. No, it didn't hurt her. She limped for a minute or two, but then she was fine. But I didn't want it to happen again. But even with the cushion up there, she had evidently jumped, maybe pushed the cushion toward the edge or something, and then her foot slipped in between. And her foot's actually pretty big. When she would jump up there and sit with me, I would look at her foot on the rails and I would think, no, they're too big to fit through here. But she sure managed to get one through. And as once I got her unhooked from it, Molly shut up immediately. So because I think when Katie started crying, then Molly started hollering. Good morning. So I'm fixing to go out and let the chickens out and the goats out. And I want to, it's kind of an overcast day today, but it says 10% chance of rain, but I can't find it anywhere on the radar. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more painting out there on the flower box, on the garden boxes. But I wanted to read y'all something very funny. So Daniel's getting on a plane for work, and so we get this group text message, and it says the most embarrassing thing in the world is to get to the airport security, put your shoes in the plastic bin, and they have a huge chunk of chicken poop stuck to them. He didn't say poop, he said S-H-I-T. Stuck to them. And then he did a bunch of laughing faces. He says, this just happened to me. And then I did a laughing face. And at the time, nobody else had read the message, just me and him. And I came back, because this happened to me. And I said, I don't think that's as bad as the little pedicure lady picking up your flip-flop to slip it back on your foot after your pedicure, and you see chicken poop with pine straw stuck to it, sticking out from underneath your flip-flop. Anyway, Daniel does a couple of laughing faces, and I said, we are very uncouth people. And then Lester says, you guys are disgusting. That's why I hate chickens. Oh my gosh, this family. Mama finally came back. Tina came in and said, that's very embarrassing. And Mom says, farm life at its best. Anyway, oh my gosh, the funny things that happened. I told Mom, I said, I think I was wrong though, because when I thought about it again, I was like, oh, that wasn't pine straw. It was chicken feather. It was chicken feathers stuck to the chicken poop on the bottom of my shoe. And the feather was sticking out looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. Flopping in the wind. Oh my gosh. That's why I told Mom, I said, ever since that happened, I never do any, I'm going to run out there really quick, because I keep these old flip-flops right here, these old ones, they've been through the mill, and they have something stuck to the side right there. That might be mud. But I keep them by the back door, so I don't care what I'm doing. I don't do quick trips out to the chicken yard. And Mama said, well, we let all our chickens kind of free range, so the poop could be anywhere. And I was like, well, that's true. But it's worse out there. So I don't wear anything good out there. In here when I painted the rest of stuff today. And you can see, well, I walk out there. Oh. I've raked up all that tarp. Katie! God, fixing to start a fire there. She's walking on it. I've raked up all the tarp, but it's got an ant little bed in it. I was trying to pull the screws out of this. They are like, the wood is like dry rotting around them. I don't really know. Sometimes the screws won't turn at all. Sometimes they just spin, but they won't come out. I think I'm just going to do away with this whole deck. Maybe drag it over the column on the sides. Then she just used this one as a balance beam because she's so athletic. She's very into gymnastics. Should have put her in a class. So she's got marks all over this one too, but I've already got it going. Okay, so I was working out here. Look at her. Red on her head, red on her back, red on her tail. Red on her side. I told Mom it looked like she had horrible injuries all over, like she'd been attacked by something. And it's all from the red paint. Because she just kept going under them and over them and on them. All right, so you can kind of see what it's going to be like. So my plan is, hopefully, I'm going to bring this planter this way. And then I'm going to take that side and put it on the side over there, because it's just, I haven't done it yet. I might pull this one a little bit forward too. Move them forward enough where there is walking room. Between them is get some corral boards and make a box like edging on the outside edge. See, Katie. So make some edging going down along the side right here. Stop with you! All the way down. And then when it gets to the back side of this planter, go back the back way and come back up. Kind of square it off. Just a big square around these beds. And then fill it with mulch. With a really pretty red bark mulch. I think that will be pretty. My mind says that's going to be beautiful. I don't know if they make a green mulch, but a green would be pretty too. It'd kind of blend with the grass a little bit. But regardless of that, I'll have it all done like that, and then I can mow really good against it. I can keep it, the weed, like Roundup or whatever we use to keep the weeds off the edge so I don't have to mow up against it. I think you can see what I'm going for here. The only thing is I am thinking that I really don't want that planter that's on the ground to be that big. It's kind of big. It doesn't have to be, I mean, that long. I can keep it that long because I'll put four probably 4. If it's a 6-pack of squash, cucumbers, I usually buy I don't always start anything. The only thing that I'll be starting by seeds this year are those, and I should have already put them in some little pots and started them, were those Rise and Shines. I haven't done anything, and that's kind of got me, like, oh, I waited too long. I might could give them to Steph and get her to get them started as seedlings. And then when I'm ready, get them from her and put them in the ground. But regardless, I can always still stick them in the ground and see what happens. In the past, we never started things in greenhouses. When I was a kid, and everything we did was by seed, we never bought pre-started plants. And we always had nice big gardens, so I don't know. Okay, see, she's doing her gymnastics. That was good. You're so good. Oh, yeah. You balanced on a small square. Anyway, so Steph has been cutting some cuttings from her thornless blackberries. So I got to thinking, I've got a few pickets, and I thought I would find a spot on this fence. I don't know if I want to do it on the high end. I think I want to do it in the center. That'd be dumb, because then one day I may do it at this end. I may just do it here. Okay, so my thought, it's unlevel here. The ground's unleveled. I don't know, maybe I'll just do it here. Okay, I'm going to get my pickets that I have, and I'm going to put them up right here, dead somewhere. I'm just going to find a spot and start. And then when I buy more pickets to finish the thing, I'll just work my way that way, then work my way the other way. But in front of this initial pickets, I'm going to put that swing frame. And I'm going to put lattice across the back of it. I don't know if I'll go from the ground to the top with lattice, or if I'll go from that beam to there's a bottom rail with lattice. I might even have to put some kind of a board in between, like to give support so the lattice don't flop in. I'm pretty sure I'll have to do that. But regardless, I'll get all that done and I'll set it here, and I'm going to plant the two blackberry bushes underneath it. And so the cows and the goats won't be able to get to it from this side, because the pickets will already be here. And it'll have, I'll probably do it right here. It'll be more full sun for the most of the day. When it's a sunny day, do it right here. And yeah, so the pickets will be behind it, and I'll put that right here. And then I'll plant whatever roses or red-tipped hedge, whatever, on both sides all the way down. Oh, look what I did. I got the deck moved. Already looks cleaner right there, doesn't it? Where'd that duck? Oh, I've got that gate open. I was like, how'd that duck get in here? Yeah, so I've got the gate open. So to come through with my lawnmower. And I got the deck over there on that pile. We're in a burn ban, so I can't burn it right now. So that's fine. I was gifted these plants right here. You can see this one is growing good. But those don't have any new shoots on them. And this one doesn't either. I'm not going to pull them up yet. I don't know. They're kind of, these, you can see the green coming all the way. I guess it stops probably right there. Could be cut back. This one's green. Oh, that's that one. This one. Yeah, this one's not green at all. Neither are those. Probably need to pull them out, but I'll wait a little bit longer. I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember. Anyway. All right, well, I'm going to go, since I can't burn, I've got my saw on my lawnmower. Katie's gardening it right now, I guess. I'm going to go cut the sides of that ground planter, the one on the ground. Cut them sides down to about 16 inches instead of 24. Put the outside edge on it and get that all kind of situated. then I think I'm going to get my hoe. What is she doing? She's licking her lips big. Oh, she's so weird. And flip over the rest of those bricks, stepping stones, so I can get them stacked up and out of the way. And rake through that mess. I have no snakes under there, but a couple of frogs crawled out from underneath it. Anyway, I'm getting it done, getting it cleaned up. So pretty and green. It's kind of weird to think that there's a burn ban and everything is so green and pretty. And we've had that little bit of rain a few days ago. It was like a deer in the night. By the morning it was not raining no more, but everything was wet. And anyway, all right, I will see y'all in a little bit. All right, so I'm out here in the little garden area. There's that little light all lit up. There's that one. They look really pretty. So I think what I'm gonna do is I've got 2 long corral boards. I know one is 12, the other one might be 10, so I'm gonna measure it and see. But what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one and screw it at the bottom of this 4x4 and come all the way down this thing, screwed into this leg too. And then this will be pushed where it's even with this. Even though there's space here to walk, I will make it even so the corral board will come in front of this too. It'll all be lined up. I don't know how to, something like that. So the corral board will come down that, all the way down, screwed to these legs all the way down. I'll do the same thing on that side. And that will contain, in this middle, the mulch. It'll be under them. It'll be this walking space here, but it won't be on this outside. And the same with this side. It won't be way out here with space here walking. It'll just be, I can still walk down the side of this. I'll still walk here. There just won't be mulch here. The mulch will be under the beds and over. So mostly in that walking area, in here and in here, and then under the beds too. And it won't be back on the back side of that bed. So I think that's my plan. And then I'll do cucumbers in here, I'll do squash in here, and I'll do tomatoes over there, or vice versa. Anyway, I did get a lot cleaned up out here. Ow, Katie! I still didn't get all of these stepping stones picked up. I did get a few more stacked right there. I'll do some more. Well, I don't know if I'll do anything tomorrow. I don't know how much rain it wait. I can't wait. So that's exciting. All right. What else did I do? Oh, I started putting some pickets up there to see how I think that's going to look. And I think it'll be fine. I don't have enough pickets. I had a few. I think I have 13 pickets. There's a few more over there. There's one right there laying across it. It's got a warp in it really bad. It can't go up. See how that one's warped down there, but you won't be able to see it too much at the bottom. But I'll come out here. If it's not raining tomorrow, I'll come out and put the last 3 or 4 that I actually have. And then from here on out, I can start working my way that way and working my way this way with them. I'll put the lattice back there, and I'll plant 2 blackberries in there. And if I have to plant them because Steph's already cut them, so they need to be getting in the ground soon, then I will wrap this somehow in some kind of wire to keep her out once they're planted in the ground until she's gone, and then I can pull the wire off. But I've got little rolls of wire that I can wrap around this to keep her from getting in there. Anyway, all right. He's watching TV on the back porch, so I'm gonna go up there and drink a glass of tea with him and sit for a few minutes. And all right, I think you can see me a little bit right here. I love you guys. God bless y'all. And I will see you later. Katie, I'm trying to do a video.